Good afternoon. I'm Elena Holland. Juliet has the day off. First at 5 o'clock, a mother of 8 children and a teenage boy are being remembered today following a shooting in Grand Rapids. 39-year-old Savanah Rubio and 15-year-old Jeremiah Cuevas were shot and killed last night by a man upset he was not allowed to join a soccer game. We have several crews following this story, starting with 13 Your Side's Callie Lichter near Southwest Elementary, where that shooting happened. Callie.
Yeah, Elena, I'm going to step out of the way to give you a view of the memorial that's set up right here next to Southwest Elementary. We've been here all day talking to people who are coming to mourn the 2 lives that were lost just yesterday evening. 2 lives taken by gun violence in Southwest Grand Rapids over a soccer game.
If we just let it be known that, gun violence is not the answer for everything, she didn't deserve to die like that.
39-year-old Savanah Rubio and 15-year-old Jeremiah Cuevas were near Southwest Elementary Tuesday evening. Savanah's sister, Savanah Tierrablanca, says she was watching over Jeremiah and friends as they played. Grand Rapids Interim Police Chief Joseph Trigg says the group was playing a game of soccer when a male suspect came over to the group asking to join. When the group declined, that's when Trigg said the suspect pulled out a gun, fatally shooting Jeremiah and Savanah.
I'm glad she was here because I know she did everything she could to try to help the situation.
Tierrablanca came to the memorial Wednesday afternoon to be in the area where her sister and the boy she considered a nephew had their final moments.
I think somebody told me, and she said she didn't make it, and I just said that's not real. I was like, that's not real. That's just not true. You guys have to go try again. It's just incomprehensible.
She wants her sister's death to send a message.
She had such a big heart for the children, and for someone to just snuff her out and just do that to her. Just gun violence is not the answer, and we really need to do something about that.
Because of the proximity to the schools, both Southwest Elementary and Southwest Middle High are closed Wednesday, with crisis teams and school therapists available when students return to class Thursday. We do not have the name of the suspect, but we do know that he is in custody pending his first court appearance. Live in Grand Rapids, I'm Callie Lichter, 13 on your side.
Kelly, thank you. And there was an outpouring of support for those 2 lives lost. Those who remember her, Savanah Rubio, say she was an always generous mother who was constantly trying to help those around her. 13 Your Side's Michael Martin spoke to friends and family today about the legacy she's left behind. He joins us now live with that part of our team coverage. Michael.
Elena, a close friend of Savanah, tells me that she was simply the last person in the world who deserved to have her life end in the way that it did, but she says she wasn't surprised for a second that Savanah went out of her way to protect a child, make sure they were okay, because that's who she was. She loved fiercely and tried to protect those around her.
She was so selfless. She loved children, so when she saw children in need, she took them in.
Friends and family say Savanah Rubio built her life around a few simple things.
She loved to bond with children and help them out.
She held a deep love in her heart, not just for her own children.
She's got 8 babies, so she's got a lot of children at home. So right now we're just trying to help them out.
But for nearly every child who came into her life.
I don't care if she was struggling, if she had to cut something in half, she included everyone.
Loved ones say she wasn't just caring, she was fearless when it came to protecting others.
I would say her dying words was protecting someone else.
They say her faith in God guided the way she lived her life.
She loved God. I know for a fact, she had God in her heart.
And she stood up for others when it mattered.
She was a little old thing, but she was a brave woman. And I take my hats off to her. Honor her name with kindness, okay? With joy, with respect to other people.
Her loved ones say that there's simply no way they could ever forget the impact that Savanah had in the life that she led, but they say that in order to honor her, to move forward with love and kindness, they say they're in the process of planning a celebration of life where they will share some of Savanah's favorite foods. For now, live in Grand Rapids, Michael Martin, 13 on your side.
And police have not confirmed the name of the suspect, but say that person is in custody and will be charged. We will continue to cover this story. Be sure to stay with 13 on your side on air, online, and on our streaming app.